That's right, guys. It's me, James Swinney, on a rooftop this time in Brooklyn, NYC. And I've got to tell you something. It's a Thursday. That means we're only one day removed from the weekend. But until that moment, I do have some more good news from you. Oh, from you, for you. It's after 4 o'clock, the markets are closed, and that's right, grab yourself a drink, because it's happy hour in New York City. Now, U.S. stocks, they cut early losses to trade near flat, approaching the closing bell this afternoon as investors took in U.S. economic reports and the European Central Bank's move to lift the stimulus. Now, first, let's begin in Europe. That's right, Europe. As the ECB held interest rates unchanged, with ECB President Super Mario Draghi saying that the central bank would purchase assets for 2 years or more. This in order to, of course, lift inflation and increase economic growth. Meanwhile, in prepared remarks, IMF Managing Director Christine Lagarde went on to say that the IMF would cut its forecast for potential growth with only a modest pickup expected in 2015. While right back here in the good old USA, data had the number of Americans filing claims for unemployment benefits unexpectedly dropping last week, falling by 8,000 to 287,000. But less positive was a 10.1% drop in factory orders in August, with the number worse than the estimated 8.7% decline. Now you team that with a series of strong reports for some companies, and you have yourself a session where decliners, they were just ahead of advancers right over at the New York Stock Exchange, right behind me. Let's now take a look to see how the market shaped up this Thursday afternoon. And lastly, on the corporate front, shares of Twitter climbing after JP Morgan Chase upgraded the company's shares. Tesla Motors rising after the maker of electric cars said it would come out with a new offering next week. And DirecTV gaining after signing a very big deal to keep airing National Football League games on Sundays. And for those of you that don't know, the National Football League, that's the NFL for those of you scratching your heads. And with that stated, hey, it's a beautiful day here in New York City. Enjoy it, because soon it'll be too cold. And you'll be complaining. And you'll be saying, I should have went out that day. So go out there. And until tomorrow morning, from ModernWallStreet.com, I'm James Swinney.